her, you know what? I'm just going to call the cab company because now I have a feeling that somebody found the iPod and I want to figure out who it was. She kind of brushed that idea off and said, I already called the cab company. They said they didn't have it. So I really don't think that they're going to be able to help you out. But honestly, I wasn't having that because I'm upset that they're calling me all these names, but I'm more upset that they stole my mom's iPod. So I call the cab company and I talk to the lady. I tell her when I was in the cab, what the iPod looked like, and she responds to me and says, somebody did pick it. So I'm asking her, do you know who took it? What did the person look like? And she said it was an older woman, blonde hair, but when she came and picked it up, she said that she was your mom. When she said it was my mom, my entire heart just dropped to my stomach. For a split second, I was thinking, okay, whoever took this is just saying that they're my mom so that they can get the. But then I remember the description that the dispatcher gave me, and to the T, she described what my mom looked like. So I get off the phone with the dispatch, and I'm still receiving text messages. And at this point, I'm still in disbelief, but I just go ahead and text them and say, you can cut the crap, mom. I know it's you. That's when she messaged me back and she gave me an ultimatum. She told me I had 30 minutes to let her come and see my son, or she was going to call Children's Aid on me and show them pictures of me smoking. Me and my friend, we were young and yeah, we smoked and we thought it would be cool to take pictures of each other while we were smoking. And these pictures were on the iPod, but my son wasn't in my care at the time. It was a weekend that I had free and I was just going to hang out. Now, me and my mom have never had the greatest of relationships, and something inside me told me if I agreed to her ultimatum, let her see my son, whatever she wants, by the way, then she's just going to continue to blackmail me, hold this over my head. So I messaged back and I told her, you're not going to blackmail me, do whatever you have to do, but I'm done with you. And that's basically where the conversation ended. She said, be prepared to have them at your door. And that's exactly what I did. I was prepared. And this actually isn't the first time that my mom has called them on me. So I already had a worker at that point. But sure enough, the next morning, they came knocking on my door. It wasn't my worker, it was two other ladies because my worker was on vacation at that point, and they were up for blood because of the allegations that my mom made. And she said that I was smoking in front of my son with my son. They actually did end up taking my son. And side note, my mom had her kids taken away when she was younger. So it's just kind of baffling as a mom how you would want to have your daughter feel the same pain that you went through. My worker, she ended up coming back from vacation and we just sat there and we cried. She ended up profusely apologizing to me, saying she wished that she never went on vacation. So at just 17 years old, I went through months of fighting in court to finally get my son back. The case dropped. And to this day, I still don't speak to my mother. It's just really unfortunate. And I couldn't imagine ever doing any of that to my child. And then end up watching the documentary Unknown Caller really hit home for me. And yeah, it's kind of why I'm sharing my story in case anyone else has experienced anything like that. Sometimes just because they're family doesn't mean that they need to be a part of your life, especially if they're toxic. So don't be afraid to cut ties if you really feel like you have to.